Hi everybody, Radical Gardener. You're probably going to see birds. Too bad I can't do this so you can see the birds too. There you go. There they are. Anyway, I'll scoot over a little bit. Does that work? There. Hi. Well, beautiful day. Even though it's really warm today, it has that fall vibe. The wind is blowing and God, our skies have just been so blue and so clear all year. And there's clouds that, are really very fluffy and I don't know, just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So today is it Wednesday? Is that what day we're on today? Yeah, today's Wednesday. So what have I been doing? Well, a lot. I clean the house, because I teach in my house, everything has to be really clean, and I have animals. I live in a small space, so that means I am cleaning all the time. It's my choice, no complaints, but I'm cleaning all the time. And I did that, and of course I've been cooking a lot. I made tacos yesterday with the blue corn tortillas, and let's see, what else have I made? I made Tomatillo Sauce. I'm going to put the recipe below, but it's with pineapple and jalapeno and onion and garlic. That's my bird. Solo. That's enough. She's in the garage right now. So I made that. I made egg salad. I have all those, farm fresh eggs that I've glassed, so I made that. So, just cooking up a storm. I do want to review, drying the herbs again. I've watched so many different channels, and, everybody's got their way, but I am going to tell you this is the best way, the way that I did it, and it's in paper bags. So I just cut, like, for example, the oregano. And of course, I just put it in their stems and everything. And so it's in this paper bag, and then I just clip it so that, no air gets into it. And then I wait a couple of weeks. And then I just stick my hand in the bag, and I can just feel the stems. And then I just pull the oregano, just kind of slide my finger down the stem, and the oregano falls off. And I'm doing that with my hands in the bag, so I never have to make a mess. It's all in the bag, and there's lots of it here. Let's see if I can show it to you. I've got some in a bowl too, but I don't know. So anyways, there it is. It smells so fresh because it was kept in that bag and it didn't lose any of its potency. It's really the way to go. And of course, I label the bags when I seal them up. So next week, I'm going to be cutting down probably most of my herbs. I mean, whatever ones aren't going to do well in the fall, and start in drying them, right? And I use them for everything. So yesterday, I had a recipe, and it was for the meat for the tacos, and it was said oregano, and so I had my nice dried oregano and just added that in, and it's just absolutely delicious. It really is the best way to do it. Okay, so there's that. And the other thing I've been doing, it's really windy, so I just want to make sure this doesn't blow off. It's freaking little bee out. I just lost my train of thought. God, I hate when that happens. Well, my kale is held up really well. The 1,000 head kale that I got from Baker Creek, kale I got from the Russian seeds. I think I have kale from Territorial. So I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different kinds of kale. Okay, and 3 of them were so hardy, and they never really took a beating from either the weather or the aphids and kind of bugs, grasshoppers, nothing. They almost went unnibbled, right? So I went around today and I sprinkled DE over all of my kale, just in case bugs wanted to have a good last chew before the weather gets cool. And then I put my cheesecloth over it so the bees can't get in the DE, but the kale is protected, and plus it's a layer of protection in case we get a cold snap or what have you. So I just got done doing that and I feel really good about that. I am getting eggplants galore, but they're about this big, about that big, a little bigger. I'm going to give them 2 more weeks, and then I'm going to pick the ones that really look edible. And my squash, I'm starting to pick that, and that Armenian squash, that's about ready. That Armenian squash might be the only squash that I'll grow next year. I'm crazy about it. I love how it looks. It's a spectacular plant. The leaves don't really yellow. I mean, a couple of them do, but not like the other ones. Man, I've got a squash here that the leaves just look terrible. The plant isn't producing the way it should. I tried to stay on top of it. I don't think I did anything wrong. I was really good about, fertilizing it. I mean, the whole bit. So, maybe there's just something a little bit dicey about the soil, and I don't have the right soil mix. I don't know. But boy, that freaking Armenian squash doesn't care. So I'm growing that, and I used 2 seeds out of the packet, so I don't even have to order it next year. Which brings me to, I will be cataloging my seeds and making notes and sharing that with you. I'm not going to be able to get to that until probably Sunday, because I have so many things coming up. Let's see. Anything else? You know what, you guys? I've been reading like the financial, this is hysterical. Anybody that knows me, that I'm reading the financial pages, or that I'm going on like Forbes or that is hilarious that I'm doing that. But I'm going to tell you what, cryptocurrency is coming up all the time. So Peter, he responds to me about the crypto, and I agree with him. Yeah, the banks have their mitts in it. It's not solely like it lives on its own without anybody, without being a part of the system. But here's the thing about cryptocurrency. You pay the bank to cash your currency out. Will you pay taxes? Yeah. There's a lot of countries, though, that are really easing up on that and making a lot of countries making it so that their cryptocurrency isn't taxed, because they want the people with the money in their countries. And the one that just lowered the taxes or negated the taxes on cryptocurrency was Portugal. So I know Malta has, and Indonesia. Also, I was reading that China is coming up with a cryptocurrency that is going to be distributed to 6 of the largest business concerns in China. This is not going to go away. So this is my advice to you. Even if you have $1,000, look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies. I personally would not buy Bitcoin because it's super expensive. So I wouldn't even go there. I'm getting in too late. So whatever. So I'm in all the altcoins. Bitcash, Ripple, Cardano, EOS. They're well known. And watch the YouTube channels that you think are great. I'm going to recommend Mooant, Mooant, Samantha Jane, and Craig from Radiant Creators. I'll ask him because he's really into it, and he's been into it for a long time, and who are good channels to watch. He sent me this one that's like animated. It's really quite brilliant. But I want to watch a few more episodes before I recommend it, because it's a little convoluted right now, so we'll see. And then the whole process is that you get a couple of exchanges that you buy your cryptocurrency from. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I would recommend Coinbase. It's a really popular one. You can buy almost all your cryptos on that, and there's a couple you can't. And as I find out more, I'll share it with you. And then once you get your crypto, you want to own a wallet. And the wallet that's been recommended through Samantha Jane is called the BitFi wallet. You can just buy it directly from them. On Amazon, it says it's not available, so maybe they just had a rush on it. These people's customer service is incredible. So yeah, you want to get it on a wallet because it's secure, and that's a piece of hardware that you keep, right? Because once the cryptocurrency hits, there's going to be a lot of theft, and you want to make sure that you're protected. So I've been all the way into it, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. We're not spending a hell of a lot of money, but like I said before, we don't have a retirement fund. We don't have 401ks. We don't have any of that stuff. We have Social Security. That's what we have. So we really have very little to lose, and everything to gain. Plus, I always trust my gut. You guys know how it is. Okay, so here's the last part. So we went to the credit union yesterday, and it looks like we're going to be able to get a loan on our house at the same low interest rate that we bought our house, which is like 3.2. I mean, it's ridiculous. And and with that, we'd be able to pay off our bills and buy land in Florida. I mean, put a down payment on something in Florida. And then if our crypto hits, we'll pay everything off. And if it doesn't, then I guess we'll just be making payments. But with us being able to pay our bills off, and we would literally just have 2 payments we'd be making, it's a win-win. So we may not settle on that part of Florida. I've had a lot of people reach out to me through this channel, subscribers. They're telling me great areas to check out and that they love. They were telling me about the weather, just the different opportunities there. So I know we're going to do Florida. I know we are. It feels really good. Feels good to Joe. We're going to go down the first week of October and start driving around. So if you're from Florida and you feel like meeting up with us and having a cup of coffee and showing us where you live and think it's a good area for us to move to, I would love that. I've already had 2 or 3 people reach out, and so hopefully we can connect with them. Dog next door. That's okay, Alice. She sees a squirrel. Alice, she's a pit bull rescue. She's really a sweet dog. So yeah, it's exciting. It's really exciting. So we get to keep our wonderful house that we love so much, and I don't have to be trapped here in the winter. And speaking of which, winter is coming, man. I mean, the leaves, I'm sweeping up leaves. I didn't used to do that till the end of September, and I'm doing that now. There's just bees everywhere. So I'm glad that we're going to get this property, because I'm not going to go through that winter like I did last time. I'm not doing it, So, and Joe's going to be chopping up wood, so in case it starts to get really cold, our wood is chopped. We bought a cord of wood, but it needs to, of course, be cut to size for our little wood stove. Is that everything? I think it is. Yeah. Okay, so lots of good news, huh? Yeah. She hears me talking. Solo! I just should have had children. Really? Right? All right, so anyways, you guys, Radical Gardener, from my garden to yours. May your garden always grow. I'm sending you a ton of love. And thanks, everyone, for caring so much and reaching out and giving me advice. I love it. I just love it. Okay, have a good one. Check in later. Bye.